Today we're going to use the MLS gaskets and the ERP studs to set the head into the engine. Okay, so I'll post the link here for this schematic kit, but this is the top end kit, right? And one more thing, my engine has a bore of 0.20 inches, right? Which is half millimeter or something like that. So this here needs to follow that. The one I got is for the bore that my engine has right now. And if your engine is not like that, so just pay attention, don't buy that. Alright, and the ERP studs, they are normal. So they work for whatever bore you have. We have here the ERP for the top end of my engine. We had some of that fastener assembly lubricant and nuts, washers, and the screws. There are 4 short bolts and 6 long ones. What happens is the long ones goes in here and the short ones goes in here. Okay, we can do 2 ways. We can put all of them here and then put the head on top, or we can put the head and then put the bolts on top. I want to put some of this assembly lube, and there are 2 sides here. One side is flat, the other side has the little like a Allen hole. So I'm going to because I don't want this by accident touching the head of the engine, so I'm going to put some of this in here, and let's put the bolts there. And they are all supposed to be hand tight, but I also saw that you can just snug tight using the Allen key in here, so we're gonna do that. So I got this little end here. Let me see if I can focus. That's the size 5.5, and this will help me just tighten down using the glove and all that stuff. You don't want to tight a lot, so now it's tight, just snug tight. Just go a little over tight. I'm gonna get a cloth or a lint-free paper and put some alcohol, 99%, and I'm gonna clean this again, right? So because we need to put the gasket, so we need to be sure that this is clean for the gasket. All right. So with that clean, we're going to get our gasket, and the side that it has, well, you can try to put the wrong way, but the thing is not gonna work. The wrong way, it won't fit there. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is there is a guide here, and there are two big holes. If the holes don't fit the guide, this thing won't fit there. So this is the wrong way. I can try to go down, but this won't fit the guide. This will fit the guide. So let's try. I guess I should put that before. So this do not fit the guide, so it means that is like that. There's only one way this is going to fit in your engine. Okay, there you go, right down there. It's inside the guide. Let me see if I can show you. There. So the camshaft side, which is this here, goes in here, right? Because that's where the pulleys are going to be. Where are we? Here. The sprocket and the pulleys will be here and all that stuff. So the belt will be running here, which means this side here, where those two things there will be attached to, gotta be on that side. So I'm gonna get the head out of here and turn around and put in there. All right, so gaskets here, ARPs are there, they look great. I guess I need to turn it first to put them there once they are in the engine. And everything looks beautiful. Oh wow, I'm impressed. Things don't work that easy often. So you see here, it's so the engine ends here, but you can see there's a little X for the head, but the gasket's down there all the way, and you see here the same thing. And you see down here there's nothing. Let's tighten the screws. Okay, I'm gonna try to duck a little bit like this. So on the ARPs, you go like this. There's a manual, and the manual is going to tell you how much you need to tighten. So mine, there you go. It says 80 foot-pound in 3 different steps. So we do 26, 27, and then whatever is left, right? This is, it looks heavy. It looks like this right now. I think it's fine though. There's one extra screw I guess I'll need to put there, but I put this in here. I'm not gonna touch anymore. So let's get those things here. The wow, they're glued together, so you just put them. So it says you gotta lubricate nuts and washers, so it's a good idea to have this little magnet in here. And again, I'm gonna put all of this stuff I've been using. I'm gonna put on the descriptions, the description right down here. Oops. All right. So that one is there. Just move a little bit. And what I'm going to do now, it says to use a little bit on the tread. I'm gonna put a tiny bit there. I don't want to put too much because this is inside the engine already. And that's it. And I'm gonna put some down here too. I'm gonna use this here because it's better. This is size 15, So I'm gonna use that. Just tighten that down. Ooh. Just hand tight. You don't want to tie too much because the order will be like 1, 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then go all the way 5, 6, and then 7 and 8. So it keeps doing like a square shape. So I'm gonna put some in here, a little in there, and move. It goes around. Well, I guess if they say do that, it can't be bad for the engine. And I'm gonna put inside the thread in here. So if I do that, if I do like this, now it's going all over the thread and not overdo it. Yeah, bad idea. Now I have that all over here. Alright, so I guess I found a good way to do it. Get the washer, put just a tiny bit in there, and spread it with your finger. I guess this work is not very clean. And once you get that, put in the engine, and then boom, and then you miss it because you didn't use the magnet. There you go. And then get the nut, put just a tiny bit inside and a little bit outside. Spread your finger like this, and actually I think I end up putting too much inside. Get the magnet. If you don't have the magnet, I mean, you can do it, and it costs $1 or so, so there's no reason why not to. But if you're doing that right now, I don't have it, you can put your hands there. And so I'm gonna do a couple more, and then I'm gonna stop boring you with this, and I'll come back when it's done. Alright, so this is done, and we gotta divide 80 by 3. So 28 plus 28 is 56, and then it's 24 left. 60, 80, right? So let's do 27, 27, and 26. How about that? So I'm gonna get that is, again, is size 15. This is not Torx, but what I'm using is it's not actually like that, so it has more sort of Torx, but it's not Torx. I don't know how this is called. And we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna put here 27. There's a stand, 20 and 7. Okay, now the top, straight across. Okay, now at the bottom here, so, or I can go one on the side, so 1, 2, 3, and then it'll be 4 here. Okay, now straight across. Okay, now jump that number 1. Okay, and then straight across. Now go all the way to the end. So we did this one, we did this one, and now here, right? And oh, little more. Oh yeah, there you go. Now this one. I'm gonna try to there you go. And now all the way to the end. My son, Dad. There we go. There you go.
Dad,
What's up, sir?
what are you doing?
I'm doing engine stuff. Do you have your jacket on?
I do, because I don't have it.
There you go. You don't have it? Just a sec. The little bugger coming here, just wearing a diaper. It's like 32. My hands are freezing. But anyway, I'm gonna try to make a zigzag thingy now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So this was the first round. Second round, we're going to jump to 54. So 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So same thing here. Alright. I thought it would be quicker. Okay. You can leverage your body to do that for you, so you don't need to go crazy and over torque or there you go. There you go. Now here, I've done already. So that's this one. That. That. All the way across. There you go. And that's it. And now finally 80. So I don't know, every video I show that, but there's a bunch of numbers. There are a bunch of numbers here, and it's a foot pound, and there's another measurement here. It's a kilograms, millimeters, kilograms, I guess. And then you keep going until this number 0 hits the middle. There you go. Right, and if you need 82, you just move 82, 84. In our case, it's 80. So again, it's actually very hard. Go. Okay. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. By the way, I'm putting my feet down here so the whole thing doesn't move like that. That's right, I'm very uncomfortable. So let's double check. 80, 80, 80, oh, 80, 80. I'm gonna do this again. Okay. All right. So finally, let me get the camera. This is here. My dream's coming true. And I have, like I said, I have people coming in the house, so I don't want them to screw, put a lot of dust on my stuff. So I have tape here still. This is gonna look like this. There you go. Ta-da! Look at that. It's not bad, huh? So we have that. And I'm not gonna put this here. I'm not gonna tighten this, and we're not gonna do anything. And this is heavy. It's leaning down too. But anyway. So finally we did it. We installed the MLS gasket. This is great because it has like multiple layers. You can see the layers here, and they're separate. They move. I can count like probably 7 layers here right now. And as you squeeze them, so they will take the form of the block. So if I'm racing, some of the gaskets are made also out of rubber. You kind of can reuse it. Of course, not if you use it for like miles and miles. And I have so much money in here that I'm not sure if I would reuse it. But apparently they hold better, and they will be better for performance cars. So got ARPs, everything looking good. I guess next steps, we are going to put the lifters. That will be part of another video, but I have them in here in a cup full of oil. I don't know why. But anyway, we do stuff. And that's it. So hit the like button down here, and also subscribe to my channel if you like it. If you like cars, just do it because it's gonna be good for you. And also check out my blog, www.carmodsgarage.com. Later.